Robert J. Wright and Erin McCarty. Weekday mornings 6 till 9 on News Radio 710 Keel.
Oh, boy. Oh, we're having too much fun in here. Keel News Radio time is 7:10. Robert's on vacation. My buddy Dan Keel's joining us in studio.
Hello.
And I don't know how much you know about this, but my other buddy, Dr. Magic, Dr. Jason Maggio, is also in studio. Thanks for coming in.
Oh, thanks for having me.
I have been on his diet to lose 30 pounds in 30 days. Starts with a 7-day cleanse, which ended yesterday. Woohoo, Razor Roof.
Yeah.
Sorry.
You're in a much better mood today.
Yeah, I'm in a much better
We're all happy about that.
It is, was pretty strict for 7 days. Went in, and I weighed in yesterday. And ladies and gentlemen, drum roll, please. I have lost 10 pounds.
Whoa.
What?
In 7 days.
Yeah. That's incredible. That's awesome, man.
That is, and I have been, you name a diet, I have done it 13 times, okay? I have done them all, every which way, upside down, backwards, and I have never lost that much in 1 week.
That's awesome.
Never. Lost a lot in a week, and most of them, obviously, I've gained it all back. People ask me this, Jason, and so I'm going to tell you this real quick, and we'll get into the diet specifics. But they say, well, why is this one different? Why are you not going to gain it all back? I said, you know what? I'm too old to go in to do a diet where I'm going to gain it all back. Right. Jason knows I wouldn't have done it, and I know Jason well enough to know, he researches this stuff well enough to know this may be one of those that could be life-lasting. Yep. It changes so many things in your body. Talk about just basically about what it is. It involves the red light technology, which you might want to start with, but then it also involves diet changes too. Doc?
Yeah, I mean, the red light technology, it's been around for 40 years, so it's nothing new. But the particular machine that we have is just cutting edge right now. You know how it's almost like computers. You look up, you have the cutting edge technology, 2 years later. But right now, the 50,000 diode red lights that creates the lipolysis in the body, it just kind of helps spot reduce. It basically opens up the fat cells where it's very hard to lose, empties it into the lymphatic system. You stand on the vibration platform, which you've been doing very well with.
Yes, love it.
That distributes it through the body. And that's why we really want to go through the cleansing process to kind of help the liver get that out. And then the first 7 days, which you just went through, really addresses candida. A lot of people get off the diets. They still have problems with candida. Their metabolism's not completely correct.
What is candida?
Candida is basically a form of yeast. I mean, just in short. And it entraps toxins. It makes you fatigue. It stresses the immune system, makes you have sugar cravings because, of course, the candida feeds off sugar. And then that's why a lot of times people think they're hungry, but it's the candida dying, trying to get the sugar that it needs to survive, which is going to hold the weight onto you. So we kill the candida. We help address the thyroid because thyroid runs hand in hand with your metabolism, your hormones. We need to look at the lymphatic system, the circulatory system, the nervous system, and, of course, the hypothalamus, which is almost never addressed in diets, and that's what makes you crave things. So once we reset that hypothalamus, then these are the really components that helps you maintain the weight loss.
Okay. You're going to your grin is just going to be from ear to ear when I tell you this. In driving in today, I do a lot of my thinking on my little 15, 20-minute drive. I thought, what am I craving right now? You know, if I could pull over right now and anybody had a roadside stand and I wanted it. You guys, Dan, you're not going to believe this. It's not Bluebell. It's not chocolate. Guess what you think it would be?
An alkaline bar?
I wanted mozzarella cheese.
Wow.
Nothing sweet is appealing.
That's awesome.
The Bluebell is not speaking to me. It's still in my freezer. It's not speaking. What have you done? Seriously,
Bring back Erin.
I really want to know. There's not one craving for anything sweet. The only thing I'm craving is like with my apple to eat a nice smooth bite of cheese or maybe a yogurt thing maybe or something like that.
That's awesome. I mean, so the candida is almost pretty much dying off, which is very fast. So that way, I know that you did not cheat on your diet.
Oh,
so, I mean,
no.
that is
Hey.
incredible. Yeah, and the thing Sunday, I was sitting there with my fingers crossed.
Yeah.
I'm like, not on the last day.
It was because I went to Dallas on Sunday with a group of ladies, and we ate at a Mexican restaurant, a high-dollar Mexican restaurant. So they brought out the guacamole and the queso and all the. I did not have, and as God is my witness, all the ladies will tell you, I did not have one chip.
That's incredible.
Did not have one.
I'm very proud. I tease you all the time, but I'm very proud of you on that.
Yes. Now, this technology, it's well. Here's what I do. I'll explain. Well, you explain what I do when I come in. What do I do when I get in the red light district, like I like to call it?
Basically, we discuss with you about where you wanted to spot reduce. And pretty much all females, it's under the arm. It starts right under the chest and goes down to about above the knees. So that's basically where we orient the pads, and that's where we're going to focus in on the lipolysis. Like I said, that's where we're opening up the cells. It dumps out the fat, and then they heal back up in about 24 to 48 hours. And then after that, you're on that for about 30 minutes because that's about how long it takes. And then you're on the vibration platform, which basically sends the vibration through the body so it can distribute it in the lymphatic system, and then your body can naturally get it out. And that's what I really like about it. You're probably not, a lot of people ask all the time, Erin, are people running to the restroom, fatty stools, stuff like that, and not at all.
No.
If anything, we're doing herbal teas to kind of do some smooth, like what we call smooth move, to kind of help and use fiber to kind of help get things out. It's actually the opposite of what you think, is people think through the cleansing process they're running to the bathroom. Where's your colon irritated?
No,
Yeah.
not at all. Now, you do the red light technology. Typically, it's going to be twice a week for most.
Yeah, typically twice a week for most. And if some people are not really wanting to lose that much, when we say a BMI under 28, sometimes it's just once a week. But twice a week, we really like to have a day or so in between.
Okay. I have to, because last week when I first started, I read my sheet to the guys, and they were shocked. I have to ask you about my metabolic age. We will do that coming up in just a minute here at News Radio 710 Key.